Hey everyone, how you doing today? It's me, David, coming to you from my whiskey den here in Central Ohio, and we're doing another bourbon battle. And I'm finding that I'm really enjoying doing these bourbon battles rather than doing first taste videos. Well, first off, because I haven't really gotten a whole lot of new bourbons around here. I've gotten a few, but and I do have a few I have not opened yet. One of these days I'm going to have to open up this Yellowstone that's up here, or this Wilderness Trail, maybe even this Maker's Mark or Four Roses. All of them are unopened, but it seems like you like watching bourbon battles. So I'm doing them, and I like to compare different bourbons. So today we are doing two wheated bourbons. As you know, I finally got a bottle of Weller Antique 107. And this is $50 here in Ohio. Now, on the Central Ohio Bourbon enthusiasts, I couldn't think of the name, enthusiasts Facebook page, folks on there will post pictures of, like liquor store selections if they travel. Somebody posted a picture. I think they were in Virginia, and they were charging like $250 for a bottle of this Weller Antique 107. Something like that. It was stupid high. This is a really good bourbon. It's not worth to. This is a $50 bourbon. So, yeah, we can't really find it that much, at least in my part of Ohio, but, obviously we can get it if everything's aligned. But, if we can't find it, is the Rebel 100, which is, it's 7 proof lower, 3.5% alcohol content lower than this, but and this is $30 cheaper than this. Is this a good substitute? So that's why I want to do this little bit of a bourbon battle. So let me get my glasses here and see what we got. All right. Lux Row does Rebel 100, and this was introduced a few years ago. Rebel Yell, which is an 80 proof version, has been around since 1849. So and both are wheated bourbons, and both are ones that I enjoy. I really like the Rebel 100. The Weller is a little darker, but I would want to expect out of a slightly higher proof and a $30 price difference that this would be a little bit more elevated and premium. But you know what? I'm going to try the Rebel 100 first. Both smell like bourbon to me. And you do want that bourbony smell with your bourbon. You don't want it to smell like gin or vodka or tequila, for goodness sake. Let's see. Wow, Rebel 100 is really nice. It's a wheated bourbon. That high proof is really nice. A nice pour to have if you're having a good steak dinner or something solid. You want to chill out while you're doing your barbecuing. Oh, that is good. That's a good bourbon. Daddy likey. Who's Daddy? This is Daddy, all right? Now, the Weller, $50 worth in this bottle here. Let's see. Oh, man. Nice and smooth. Give me a minute to think about this. Wow. The Weller is definitely better in its own way. The Rebel 100 has more of a real bite at the end. You can tell it's a cheaper bourbon. Maybe not aged as long. I think from what I've read, the Weller is aged around that 7-year mark. I would assume, this might be like a 4-year 4-year aged. I assume. I don't know. I didn't do my homework before the video, all right? So don't hate me. But is the Rebel 100 a substitute for the Weller? No, it's not. This is, how can I describe it? Like I said before, if you're out tending the barbecue and you're grilling up some good thick steaks, this is what you're sitting outside nursing on while you're doing the cooking. But this is the one that you're going to be enjoying with those steaks. And that's, to me, that's the difference. This one, if you got the guys over to play some cards, not that I play cards, or maybe doing a puzzle. No, I don't do puzzles. If you got the guys over just to sit and hang out and you're just enjoying each other's company, this is what you're doing. The Rebel 100. Excellent bourbon. Don't get me wrong. It's excellent, excellent, excellent. Really enjoy it. And keep in mind, the 80 proof version, it got rebranded a few years ago. That inspired a legendary rock and roll song, all right? Back from when I was a teenager in the 80s, Rebel Yell. So nothing wrong with this whatsoever. When you have a couple over or a couple of friends over and you're having a really good dinner and you want to impress them and they're connoisseurs of fine bourbon, this is what you're going to break out, all right, is the Weller Antique 107. So there you have it. This is actually, to me, not a $20 or $21 bourbon. This is more of a $35 bourbon. So price-wise, I mean, they're close, but it's no cigar. Well, I don't smoke, so I shouldn't talk about cigars. But there you have it. I hope this helps you. It helped me to understand that Rebel 100 is no Weller. But this is not a $250 bottle. So if you're living in the state of Virginia or some other state where it's not state regulated as far as your pricing, don't overpay. If you see this for maybe $75, I would buy it at that price. But don't pay like a couple of $100s for this, all right? It ain't worth it. But it is an awesome bourbon. It lives up to the hype. I don't buy into hype. So anyway, there you go, all right? So until next time, it is me, David, coming to you from my whiskey den. I hope your next pour is your best pour. I hope you make sense of this video. And we will catch you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Hey everyone, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe so you can be notified of future videos as they drop. Thanks for watching.